quick country quickie while I am driving. Okay. Now, I just came back from the dentist. Looking cute. But anyway, you will probably never find a more liberal Southern woman than I am, okay? But I wanted to discuss womanhood real quickly because it's a subject that continues to come up, okay? Now, if you have an opinion and you are watching this video, please drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about what I am saying. Now, the argument started with womanhood about women, natural born women, not having the chokehold or something like that on periods and childbirth. Yes, cisgender, yes, that's right. Yes, transgendered, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Transgendered men can have babies, but that's because they have ovaries and a uterus. That's what it is. I respect everyone's pronouns. I do. But there is a line for me, and I can't help it. It's just a line that, and like I said, I'm probably the most liberal Southern woman you will ever meet. But the line for me is one with transgendered women playing sports. Now, I know that women, natural born women, are powerful, right? But there is a certain amount of bone structure and DNA makeup that's in natural born men that we just do not possess. That's what it is. And I would love not to agree with these conservative males that's making decisions on Capitol Hill. But in a way, I have to agree with them in the aspect of transgender women playing sports against natural born women. That's why, okay, let me put it this way. If it was fair, why even separate sports in the first place? Yes, I can outshoot many of men on the basketball court. But at the same time, in many aspects, we do not have the same agility, right? So they do, to me, seem to have an unfair advantage in that arena. Yes, Billie Jean King beat the mess out of some dude in tennis. And tennis, yes. Soccer, basketball, boxing especially. The MMA boxing, I think that's what it's called. No, I just don't think that it's fair to natural born women to be in an arena in that aspect. I don't. Say what you want to say about me on that. It's not fair, and I said what I said. It's an unfair disadvantage. Who cannot see that? Even the most liberal person can see that. Track and field, same thing. I mean, if there wasn't an advantage with men in these sports, again, would we have them separate? Even the most effeminate male, gay male, or the most effeminate straight male if I was to get on the basketball court playing these sports with them, I would probably get beat. Now, like I said, I can outshoot a lot of males. But if that effeminate male has equal to or more than more skills than I do, then 9 times out of 10 he's gonna beat me. That's what it is. Every sport is separated by male or female. That's what it is. Now, I'm not saying that women can't beat men in football and soccer. But do we really want to? Do we? So, you're no longer, when you get to me, now this is me, this is my thinking. When you get full bottom surgery, that makes you a woman. But does that change no matter how much estrogen you take, does that change your bone structure? Does that change agility? I don't think so. I don't think so. Now, I hate to bring this up because I am a fan of her. But my go-to is I Am Jazz. The young lady had full bottom surgery at a very young age. Not my judgment on that, because like I said, I love jazz. But I'm using her as an example. When I watched the show, and she used to play games with other natural born females, even with all of the estrogen she had taken at such an early age, and all the other hormones that she had taken, she still excelled at sports more than her natural born female counterparts. I saw it. She could flip higher, jump higher, run faster, the whole 9. You have to give it to men, natural born men, in that aspect. You have to. Is not something that we can argue with. Now, I wish I could. There's a lot of things that I wish I could do that natural born men just know how to do. Now, I'm not talking about these modern men now. And they can be straight. I'm not talking about homosexual men. I'm talking about these men that are out now. Now, my daddy was born in 1944. Okay? He did everything in our home. Like I said, there were no female, male roles in our home. He loved my mother's biscuits. She would get up early enough to cook the biscuits. Make them by hand. Not cook them. Make them by hand. And whatever meat that was to be served on Saturdays and Sundays, my daddy cooked it. Right? So even with him being born in 1944, I just did not grow up in a home where there were gender roles. I didn't. He would tell my sister and I, because it's 2 girls, that I want you to have a certain amount of skills that I'm grabbing my phone because it keeps falling. It's too heavy for the holder. But it was certain skills that even though he knew how to do, he wanted us to do them as well. Like, he wanted us to learn how to change a tire. Okay? Because he was like, 2 girls, side of the road, no. Know how to change your own tire. So, he taught us that. He taught us how to check our oil and how to check our transmission fluid. He taught us how to check all fluids in the car, right? He taught us also how to what you would consider male roles. He taught us to mow the lawn, so we push mow the lawn. So we did that. Me and my sister, once we got in our teens, 11, 12 years old, he had us out there mowing. Because he would tell us, and you know, it was very, very odd because it was just something that was really not heard of then. He would tell us, I don't want you to depend on a man for nothing. so all these men that's out here saying, we don't like these independent women, they're the bane of our existence now. My father taught us these things, okay? Blame him. He taught us the difference between a flathead and a Phillips head screwdriver. And a hammer. He said, if you know how to use these three tools, you can almost repair or fix anything. Okay, so I brought all that up to say that yes, I grew up for me to be from the South, I grew up in a liberal home. My daddy also did all the laundry, and my mama, after he passed, we messed up. Because couldn't nobody get those clothes as clean with cheap detergent as my daddy. When I say cheap detergent, I always bought expensive detergent. But with cheap detergent, Purex, baby. My daddy could make that Purex last and your clothes would be icy white, even your wife. I still don't have that skill to this day. But I said all that to say it's another thing that I don't like about this whole what is womanhood thing, or what's going on with that. That cisgender, putting cis in front of my name. Oh, I hate it. I tried, because I used, like I said, I watched I Am Dead. I tried to get with that, and I used to be like, she wants to be called a woman or a girl, but we have to have cis in front of our name? Why? I don't care if it is technical. I don't care if it is scientific. Don't call me cisgender. If I'm with you, I'm with a transgender woman, and that's my ace, and we go out somewhere together, don't tell me this is my, don't say this is my cisgender friend. Why do we have to have a distinction? You don't want it in front of your name. You don't want us to say transgender woman for everything or every instance, or to go to the bathroom and say this is the bathroom for the transgender, because I am also liberal in that way. I wouldn't mind a transgender woman with full bottom surgery to use the bathroom the same as me. Okay? Now, I have been in the bathroom with a transgender male. Either way, it is sticky. And like I said, I don't care how liberal you are. It is kind of different. Because I thought I could handle anything. I was so mad at the people when they were saying, I don't want to use the bathroom with transgender people. Baby, when I saw that young man in the bathroom with me, I was like, oh, it was different because clearly he hadn't had full bottom surgery. So he still had his vagina. So it still was uncomfortable for me because I'm standing there looking at a man using the bathroom with me. So I was like, wow, I feel some kind of way, and I couldn't believe that I did. It was quite weird because I was like, I thought I was so open-minded with these things, but I did feel uncomfortable with him in the bathroom. And then I know if I felt uncomfortable with the transgender male in the bathroom with me without bottom surgery, I have to say I know I would feel uncomfortable if a transgendered female was in the bathroom with me without having bottom surgery. It is certain things that even as a liberal person that I probably won't get over or be able to understand either. Nobody is more well versed than the other person, other than the people who are literally dealing with the issue themselves. That's it. You could be on the outside looking in and, oh my goodness, it's about to start raining. Ugh. I hate driving in the rain. But anyway, you can be the most liberal person and still have your mind made up to be nothing but what you were born to be. Right? Now, I do understand that as a natural born woman, I do understand that your mind is a very, very powerful thing. And I would not ever think of going up to a transgender person, male or female, and tell them that you are nothing or not anything what you say you are. If you tell me you are a female, yes, because your mind has convinced you of what you are. That's science. If you don't feel like you were born in the right body, I know by science that can happen. So I'm very understanding in that aspect. However, again, if you want to be called a woman, so do I. Don't put this in front of my face. I'm very comfortable with, calling you whatever you want to be, because like I said, I am formerly in the mental health field, so I know for a fact that these things can happen. Now, as I was saying before, I'm so rudely interrupted by the rain. I still, I turtle when it's raining hard when I'm driving. So I want to preserve this life as much as I can. But as I was saying, I respect all people and what they want to become. If you are, see, a lot of black people don't like to call biracial people biracial, or if they identify more with their white side. If you're biracial and you tell me you're white, and I'm looking at you and I'm seeing black features, if you say you're white, that's what you are. That's not really, to me, denying who you are. You are half white. So if you want to say you're full white and you identify as white, that's what it is. You're white. And if you are transgender, male or female, and you want me to use the correct pronouns, that's what you are. But I want to be a woman. Call me a woman. That's what I am. I'm out. See, like I said, comment and subscribe. Please let me know if you agree or disagree. I want to know disagree respectfully. But I really want to know, what do a lot of people think? Like I was about to say about TS. Now, it makes me feel all kinds of ways when people call her him. I don't do that. I don't like it. She's a she. Okay? And Jazz is a she too. I mean, she gets so much hate mail. I hate it for her, However, again, I am a woman. And that's that on that. Like, comment, and subscribe, like I said. And this is Diva D, Country Conversations. Let me know what you think.